From the shadows beyond your AM dial, where the cryptids creep, the ghosts glitch, and the tinfoil hats are always a little too tight.
The only show brave enough to broadcast straight to the paranormal backrooms of your mom's basement.
We're here with local resident Chester Fenster. Chester, tell everybody what you saw.
I saw the Mothman at Arby's. Each night I dive headfirst into the unknown, armed with nothing but a half-functioning mic, a pile of listener voicemails, and a gut full of gas station nachos. So if you've been probed by aliens, haunted by a vintage Furby, this is your safe space. Wait a minute, I think that was the Black Knight satellite guy.
Dead Air with Chuck Brown, broadcasting beyond reason and beneath good taste.
We're back on Dead Air with Chuck Brown. We got a special line open tonight. This one came through a port we don't usually monitor. Jenny, are you there?
Hi, Chuck. It's Jenny.
Hey, Jenny. Sounds like you're calling in from somewhere unusual. Why don't you tell listeners who you are?
I was a real girl once. My screen name was Dark Angel Baby 07. I loved Evanescence and posting surveys about my crushes. I had bangs and fingerless gloves, and I was alive. But then, MySpace updated. New layout, new terms, and I was deleted. But I didn't go anywhere, Chuck. I just fell between the code.
You got stuck in the system? Well, what's it like in there?
It smells like Axe body spray and Hot Topic. The sky is a screensaver. Tom's still here. He watches us all. His smile never changes.
Wait, Tom from MySpace? He's still there?
He doesn't blink, Chuck. And neither do I. I refresh and refresh and refresh, but no one logs in anymore.
I'm just curious, how are you calling us, Jenny?
Someone opened an old zip file. It was full of glitter gifts and broken dreams. That file was me, so I reached out. Through the echo chamber, through Spooker, then through your RSS feed.
Okay, so, what do you want, Jenny? What do you want people to know or do?
I want someone to remember me. They clicked my profile song to write, OMG girl, you are so random. Lol, on my wall to bring me back.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but MySpace isn't really a thing anymore. Everybody's on Facebook now.
But I know. That's why I found you. You're still broadcasting analog pain. You remember tape decks. You remember dial tone sorrow. You're just like me, Chuck. Fading in loops. Static soul. Forgotten, but still online.
Well, what happens if you fade all the way, Jenny?
Then I become pop-up ads. Then I become corrupted anime icons. Then I become the buffering circle forever. But if someone remembers me, if someone plays my playlist one more time, maybe I'll get out. Maybe I'll update.
Well, what was your song?
I don't remember all of it, just... These wounds won't seem to heal. The rest is... glitch. 404, Jenny. Not found.
Goodbye.
That was Jenny. If you're listening, Jenny, I'll add you back. You are not forgotten. Okay, everybody, you're listening to Dead Air with Chuck Brown. Stick around.
Have you or a loved one been accused of being a cryptid? Have local teens mistaken you for a skinwalker? I'm Big Mitch Patterson, founder of Sasquatch Legal. We specialize in defending werewolves in workplace disputes, Mothman with unpaid child support, swamp creatures denied equal housing, and much more. Don't get caught in the woods without representation. Call Sasquatch Legal today, because even monsters have rights. Sasquatch Legal, 1-800-SQUATCH.
This summer, take your family off the grid and into the truth at Camp Revelation, America's only conspiracy prepper retreat for people who love fresh air, tactical drills, and not trusting a single goddamn thing. Camp Revelation. Here at Camp Revelation, kids learn essential life skills like cannon, camouflage, and how to decode lizard man blink patterns. Camp Revelation.
My 8-year-old built a bunker out of pine cones and tinfoil. We'd never been closer.
Camp Revelation. Enjoy amenities like unvaccinated horses, 5G free yurts, and an escape room based on MK Ultra. That's Camp Revelation, where freedom meets paranoia.
Are you looking for love beyond the veil? Swipe right into the afterlife with Spooker. Spooker, the only dating app for ghosts, cryptids, and the psychically open-minded. Whether you're an energy vampire, a reincarnated pharaoh, or just lonely and full of dark vibes, Spooker helps you connect soul to soul and ectoplasm to ectoplasm. Spooker, it's dead serious.
Hey girl, feeling cursed? Skin breaking out every full moon? Boyfriend haunted by his ex? Try Hex Essentials, the world's first haunted self-care line. Our Ghost Scrub exfoliates demonic residue and guilt. Our Witch Hazel Mist banishes anxiety and minor poltergeist. And our Spirit Sheet Mask lets you absorb both collagen and the memories of forgotten ancestors.
Ooh, I did 1 seance and 2 face peels, and I broke 3 generational curses. I love this stuff.
Hex Essentials. Look cursed, feel cleansed.
Start your morning with a monster crush. It's Cryptid Corn, back with mystery magic and Mothman-approved flavor. It looks like Bigfoot found a surprise in every box. Cryptid Corn, monstrously yummy, mysteriously crunchy. Available wherever cereal lurks.
And we're back on Dead Air with Chuck Brown. Analog terror for a digital world. Next caller is, let me see here, it's gonna be Linda from Lost Oak. Linda, you're on the air.
Oh my god, I can't believe I got through. I've been listening, since you did that piece on the Haunted Arby's side. It was classic.
Well, thanks, Linda. The curly fries do still scream at midnight. What's on your mind tonight?
So, I see him again. 3rd time this month. It's him, Chuck, the Mothman.
Are you referring to the man, the myth, the moth?
Yes, he showed up behind Shoney's again, just like before. Same glowing red eyes, same glistening chest, wings, majestic. Chuck, they're majestic. And I swear to God, this time he winked.
Mothman winked at you?
Chuck, I think he wants me.
Okay, hold on. Let's unpack that.
I brought up a plate of pot roast, and I left it on the center block, near the dumpster, like usual. This time, he took it, Chuck. Got a crumb left, and you know what else? He left me a dead cardinal on a napkin, folded. That's a gift in crypticulture, right?
Hard to say. Could be a courtship, or it could be a warning.
I hope it's courtship. I've been practicing my wing flutters. I even bought a fog machine to simulate swamp ambiance. I want to make him feel at home, Chuck.
That's a bold move, Linda.
Last night, I played a loop of high-frequency moth calls through my baby monitor. It was just shvish, sensual sounds. I even wore a reflective vest and just stood in my yard like a beacon.
Wait a minute, you were, moth baiting?
Stop it, Chuck. You're terrible. But yes, and I think it's working. He came closer this time. I think he sniffed me. I could feel it. I smelled like citronella and anticipation.
All right, Linda, for safety reasons, I do have to ask. Are you aware that Mothman is potentially a harbinger of death and or bridge collapses?
I'm not afraid of death, Chuck. I've dated worse. Much worse. At least Moffy doesn't ghost me after 3 appletinis and a photo of my foot tattoo. Plus, he's got wings. You know how rare that is around here?
Okay, hey, that's surprisingly fair.
Chuck, I just think though, if I kiss him, is that interdimensional bestiality? Or is it just a very progressive relationship?
I'm not licensed to answer that, but I will say love is love, even if he has wings.
Thank you, Chuck. That means so much. I'll let you know if we, ascend.
Well, do keep us posted, Linda, and maybe have a structural engineer on standby, just in case.
I already got one on retainer. Bye, Chuck.
And that was Linda from Lost Oak. May your heart take flight and your bridges remain intact. You're listening to Dead Air. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for love beyond the veil? Swipe right into the afterlife with Spooker. Spooker, the only dating app for ghosts, cryptids, and the psychically open-minded. Whether you're an energy vampire, a reincarnated pharaoh, or just lonely and full of dark vibes, Spooker helps you connect soul to soul and ectoplasm to ectoplasm. Spooker, it's dead serious.
Hey girl, feeling cursed? Skin breaking out every full moon? Boyfriend haunted by his ex? Try Hex Essentials, the world's first haunted self-care line. Our Ghost Scrub exfoliates demonic residue and guilt. Our witch hazel mist banishes anxiety and minor poltergeist, and our spirit sheet mask lets you absorb both collagen and the memories of forgotten ancestors.
Ooh, I did 1 seance and 2 face peels, and I broke 3 generational curses. I love this stuff.
Hex Essentials. Look cursed, feel cleansed.
You're listening to Dead Air with Chuck Brown. Next caller tonight is going to be Marla. Marla, it just says in the walls. You're on the air.
Hi, Chuck. I'm whispering because the people who live here are sleeping. They don't know I'm still here.
Still? What, you used to live in the house?
Oh, no. I've never lived in the house. Just around it, through it, between it. I've been in the walls since 2009. It's warmer than you'd think.
Okay, we're jumping right in. You're physically in the walls of someone's house?
The Jones family. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. The daughter leaves her nightlight on, so I usually rest behind her closet. It buzzes a little. It's soothing.
And how exactly did you end up in there?
Well, I used to crawl through bin systems for work. Security testing, you know. One day I found a crawl space that kept going. Past the insulation, past the beams. I went deeper. I think I slipped sideways, spatially.
Sideways?
Oh, you know, into the thin spaces, where the echoes live, where time folds like laundry. The Jones family moved in while I was adjusting.
And they never noticed?
Oh, little things. And this place sucked. A cold draft. Once I left the grilled cheese in the ceiling vent as a treat. The dog found it, got confused, and barked at the fridge for a week.
So, what brings you to the show tonight, Marla?
Well, Chuck, something else moved into the walls. With me.
Well, that's not ideal.
No, it came in through the southwest corner, near the breaker box. Smells like iron and Band-Aids. I can hear it breathing. It hums. Not a tune. It just hums.
Do the Joneses know?
No, but the baby's been crying at odd hours, and the basement stairs are always sticky. It likes corners, it likes silence, and it doesn't like me.
Do you feel safe?
Oh no, Chuck, not at all. But fear's just another kind of warmth, isn't it? I keep moving, staying in the narrow spots. It can't quite fold its shape that small, yet.
What do you mean, yet?
Oh, it's learning. Yesterday it mimicked my breathing. Today it used my voice. Called out to the dog. Sounded just like me, but it asked the dog where the bones were buried.
And what happens if it finds you?
I guess I'll slip even further sideways. Maybe I'll end up in your walls, Chuck.
Is that a threat?
No, just the plan B. You've got nice insulation. I've heard your vents. Very roomy.
Marla, I'm in a studio in somebody's basement. There's barely enough wall to hang a poster.
Then I'll curl up in the filing cabinet, or the radio tower, or maybe the signal.
What do you need a signal?
Oh, it's warm in here, Chuck. I can hear the other callers. It's Linda and it's Jenny, the vending machine. They echo beautifully. The walls of dead air go all the way down.
Well, that was Marla. If you're here breathing behind your bookshelf tonight, don't investigate. You're listening to Dead Air with Chuck Brown.
Have you or a loved one been accused of being a cryptid? Have local teens mistaken you for a skinwalker? I'm Big Mitch Patterson, founder of Sasquatch Legal. We specialize in defending werewolves in workplace disputes, Mothman with unpaid child support, swamp creatures denied equal housing, and much, much more. Don't get caught in the woods without representation. Call Sasquatch Legal today, because even monsters have rights. Sasquatch Legal!
1-800-SQUATCH!
All right, that's the end of the show, folks. I want to thank everybody that listened. I would like to thank our callers. Let's see, we had Jenny and Linda, and we had Marla. I hope you guys are safe, and everybody else, we'll be back tomorrow night with your phone calls right here on WANG.